Welcome back. Now in this video we're going to walk through the process of adding blocks to your interface. And before we do that, we're going to delete the blocks that we already have here. And as you remember, blocks are containers for content inside of the Gutenberg editor. So to get rid of the blocks that we currently have, we're just going to place our cursor inside and we're going to click the delete button. And that will get rid of the block. Now that we see that the other block or the second block is highlighted, we can then place our cursor then inside of that block. You'll see that the cursor is no longer blinking. We're then going to click the delete button. And then that rids our interface of that block. You'll see that this cursor is still blinking. If we were to click the delete button, you'll notice then that this block will not disappear. So we're just going to click inside of the block. You'll see that cursor is no longer blinking, and then we're going to click the delete button, and you'll see then that we no longer have a block in this area. In order to add a second block, we'll actually need to create content inside of this block. So for example, we now have content inside of this block, so we come back to the side, and then we find the area where we can actually click this button, or any of the places where we see the add block sign. We'll be able to add the kind of block we want there to be. And you'll see that we've added a block over the top of this one. If we wanted to add one under there, we can then go to this button, click add block, add the kind of block, and you'll see that there's going to be another block underneath the one where we have it. And you'll see here that every time we try to add a block, you'll need to have content inside of the block here in order for the interface to add another block. So you won't be able to add a block just by clicking the button if you haven't used the one that you currently have highlighted. And finally, again, to get rid of the block, all we'll need to do is to click inside of the block. We'll need to make sure that the menu appears. We'll then click the delete button, and the block disappears. So what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to add blocks to your interface, and you'll be able to choose what kind of block that you're going to be working with. Now we're going to be looking at several different kinds of blocks where we can add several different kinds of content to your interface. And the advantage of adding content inside of a block is we can then manipulate the content. And we'll see manipulating these blocks in a later video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you in another video.